just click go live. Okay, we are now live.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my game. My game is called Kopitiam. Okay, so this is a co-op point collecting game. So, okay, a brief summary of the story behind this is that we are all hawkers working in this same restaurant. Okay, and we want to, in a way, to keep business running and also to be the most popular restaurant on the street. Okay,
Okay.
so the way for it to work is that the end game goal is for all players, each of us, to have at least 10 points. Failing that, then we risk the restaurant closing. So that's the story behind this game for now.
Okay.
Still in the workshop for this. Okay, so a summary of how a round works. Each player will be given one blue card and one red card. So I'll just flip it in the middle here so everyone can see. You'll be given one blue card and one red card. So the way it works is that first step, each player will give one hint. Who goes first? You notice there's this blue token, this blue chef hat token. So we'll basically just keep passing this every round. So starting with whoever has the token, they'll give one hint. Then going clockwise, each person will give one hint. Okay. Among the hints you can see on the round menu, it shows that there are 4 possible hints you can give. Out of these hints, you choose one to give. So the hints are: I want to play a red card, I want to play a blue card, I want everyone to play the same card, I want everyone to play a different card. Now you can only choose one hint to give, and you are not allowed to give any additional hints or discuss any additional strategies for this. So you can only just give this one hint, but you are also allowed to not follow your hint. Like let's say I want to play a red card, I can still choose to play a blue card. The reason for this I'll explain later. Okay, so once everyone has given a hint, you choose one card to play. Okay, so reason why I have all the player zones is so that in case if you accidentally we don't want to reveal your card until everyone has chosen one card to play. So that's why I've put the player zone. So while the card is in your player zone, it will appear face down to everyone else. Okay. But I've placed so you notice there's gaps in between the boards. That's like sort of where you can place your cards in a way. Or if not, just before you reveal your card, just put it face down. Press F to flip it up. So flip it face down. And then once everyone has chosen a card, and then we all just flip together. Alright? Okay, so once everyone has flipped the card, then we move on to collecting points. The way you collect points depends on what other players play. So the way it works is that you notice, okay, so in this case you can see here this blue and red card. So let's say these are all 4 of the cards that were played. So 3 blues and 1 red. Okay, so the way it works is that if everyone plays the same colored card, so let's say if everyone plays blue, let me just put this away first. Let's say if everyone plays blue, then everyone will get scores based on what the star says. So you notice on the card, food cards, there is a moon and a star. So the way it works is that if let's say everyone plays the same colored card, everyone gets the score from the star symbol. So in this case, like for the char kway teow, when you play this and everyone plays blue, you get -1. Okay, for bak kut teh -2. Not all will be minus, there will be some plus. Just for some reason, I managed to draw all minus this turn. Okay, so some will be plus, some will be minus. The symbols I'll explain later as well. So if let's say one player or minimum one player plays a different kind of card, so let's say there are 3 blues and 1 red, everyone scores from the moon instead. So in this case, this one is +1 times red, +1 times red, +1 red, this is -1 blue. So that's how the scoring works. If everyone plays the same card, then you score from the star. If at least one card is a different color from the rest, everyone scores from the moon. Okay, So this only applies to your own card. Like let's say if I play Bak Kut Teh and everyone plays blue card, I score -2. But for some people, maybe they might get +1 or something like that. Everyone cool so far?
Yes.
Sort of.
Okay, good. Yeah, I understand my game is a little bit heavy on the mechanics.
No, it's okay. I usually get games once I start playing a couple of turns only.
Yeah, alright. So after everyone has played, so everyone has calculated their points, there's a score track here. So you just move your colored cube to whatever score it is. Okay. Minimum score is 0. If you somehow were to get negative points, you just bottom out at 0. Okay. So once everyone has calculated their score, then you can put it on the discard pile. You notice there's this trash symbol here for the blue and red decks. So just put the trash symbol and then you draw from that same deck. So if you play a blue card, you draw a new blue card. If you play a red card, you draw a new red card. Okay. And then we pass the token to the right, then the next round starts again. The game ends in 21 rounds. The reason behind that is that we are all hawkers. We are basically serving, we are choosing what dish we want to be serving during a specific meal time on a specific day. So you notice there is a time track over here, the one that says breakfast, lunch, dinner, and these 2 orange tokens. So reason for 21 rounds is that because 7 days, then 3 meals per day, so that's 21 rounds total. Okay, so next round we pass the token to the right, then that person gets to give the hint first, going clockwise. Okay, and then we also move the time token. So it goes breakfast, lunch, dinner, then we go to the next day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, until all 21 rounds have complete. Okay, so the goal is for all players to reach 10 points at the end of 21 rounds. Meaning, let's say if all players manage to reach 10 points already, the game doesn't end until all 21 rounds have passed. That means once everyone gets 10 points, you need to try to maintain the 10 points until end of round 21. Okay, now moving on to the symbol. So the menu for each person, that one side is a summary of the round of how the turn order goes. The other side is the scoring menu, which explains the symbols. So for this is a basic that I've for this playtest. So the way it works is that the red card means for every red card played during this round. So let's say in this case, if there's 3 blues and 1 red, the blue card symbol means ×3 because there's 3 blue cards played this round. Okay, the red card symbol in this case is ×1 because there's only 1 red card played this round. Okay, if there's 2 red cards, then it's ×2, 3 red cards ×3, so on and so forth. And then there is also the player symbol. Okay, the player symbol refers to the total number of players in this game. So in this case, it's fixed at ×4. Okay. These are the main 3 for this deck anyway. These are the main 3 symbols that you need to know. The rest you can just keep referring back to the score menu. Okay. Questions?
None until we actually play. For me.
Yeah.
Okay, Ethan has a
Check with
question.
you. Yeah. The card effect itself, the points, the card that I use will affect me only, right? Then
Yes,
the card
only
that,
affects you. Yes. So that means only affects you. Like let's say you play this Bak Kut Teh card and everyone else also plays blue lah. Okay. In this case, your one would be -2. I'm putting at the name that says Yujie, but I don't know if that's you.
No, it's
But
me.
yeah. So but the points only affect you. Okay. The only thing that you need to worry about is that if, like I said, if everyone plays the same card, you score from the sun, the star. If everyone plays from the moon, if everyone plays different cards, means at least some are blue, some are red, then you score from the moon. So the idea is for you to give hints in order to give hints
achieve what you want.
to try to play the cards that you all want to get points.
Okay, understand.
Yeah. So a reminder, this is a co-op game. So the idea is that you all need to reach 10 points, not just one person.
What the colored plates for our scoring?
The color plates. Okay, so That one you don't need to bother because this deck doesn't have it, but basically that's the idea lah. So the color plate is basically, you notice there's an orange, white, purple, and then on the this time track here that says the breakfast, lunch, dinner, the idea is that if it shows a purple dish with the number 3 on it, if
And you
it's
serve it during
if the
dinner.
round is a dinner, then you get 3 points. If it's not a dinner round, then you minus 3 points instead. But for this playtest, the cards only contain the first 3 symbols, which is the blue card, red card, and player.
Oh, okay.
And also note that not all cards will have a multiplier. Some will just give you straight points or deduct straight points. Okay, so any other questions before we start?
No.
Okay. Has everyone found where their player board is supposed to be?
I'm where Ethan's supposed to. Ethan's name is.
One way you can tell is basically you draw a card and then turn it face up. If you pull it to an area that is yours, it will still stay face up.
Yeah.
If you put it to anyone else's area, it will be face down.
Okay.
Yeah, I am not quite sure why Tabletop did this, or maybe I messed up somehow in the setup.
I don't know. Did
So,
Ayo.
wait,
I'm not sure where.
did someone pick up the whole deck?
Maybe. I'm not sure where's the deck.
Okay, hold on. So this is red. Okay, so someone's still holding on to a red card somewhere.
I don't have any.
This is
Not that I know. Wait.
the blue deck is completely missing. Oh wait, whoever. Oh, Firdaus, you're holding. Your side has the blue. Hang on.
Okay, so
There you-
I think only I am here lah.
Okay.
Ethan, where are you? Here is it?
Yes.
What I could do also
Okay.
is, can I clone this? I can clone this. Oh, I can only clone one at a time. Okay. Oops.
You cannot put like extra marker or token to put.
Yeah, I'm cloning the cubes now lah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not sure why it does this. Because I remember positioning it so that at least the color appeared at each of the 4 sides lah. So yeah, I'm not sure why it did this. So okay, let's just make it bigger because why not?
So but my
So-
pitch. Oh no. Okay, that doesn't matter, right? I don't know. This is
Okay.
also becomes big.
Yes.
Wow, those are big cubes.
Yes, make it more obvious lah.
Okay.
Okay, Ethan, this is you, I'm guessing. You're orange, right?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay, so... Okay, so one more thing to note, each deck only has 10 cards. So eventually, we'll reshuffle deck. So this will also help you to roughly guess, or at least roughly know what card effects there are for the cards.
Okay.
Okay, so how do I deal to all? Okay,
Oh,
this
so-
one deal to all. Okay, so everyone should now have a blue card and a red card.
Oops. Ayo, I accidentally flicked something. Alamak. Okay. How do I not flick? Don't know what happened. Okay.
I keep hearing all the blocks moving around. Okay, so everyone okay to get started? Or...
Sure.
Okay, so I guess I'll start first then. Okay, so my hint would be I want everyone to play the same card. So we go clockwise. Next will be...
How do I understand this hint?
So the way it works is that, so like, let's say I can give the hint, I want to play a red card. Okay, then you can give a hint, I want everyone to play the same card. So like, let's say the red star on the red star for yours is a plus. So naturally you want everyone to play red in order for you to get points.
The
So the
red
idea is
star.
for yours might be minus or plus lah. So let's say I just so that's the purpose of the hint lah. So let's say in this case the blue card in the middle is a red. The red star says plus. The red moon say blue star is plus.
So
blue
this
moon
this
is
means is
minus.
blue star means is a star on a blue card, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, so if let's say you play this card and everyone plays blue, you get plus. But because we cannot communicate, the only thing you can give it the hint is one of those hints.
Okay.
So you have to choose one of the hints, and then this is why you are free to not play the card that you said you wanted to play. Like let's say I say I want to play red, you say you want to play red. Ethan says he wants everyone to play the same card, and then Firdaus maybe says he wants to play blue. In that case, maybe Firdaus might change to play red in order for everyone else to gain points lah.
Okay.
Something like
Okay,
that.
I'm not sure I superly understand everything yet, but okay. So I'm just gonna blindly say. So I have to give a hint, is it?
Yes, out of the four.
In short, the hint you don't have to follow, lah, right?
Yes. The hint is so that everyone else will know what you want or what you want to play.
You,
I
and
guess
then just pick one of them.
I guess I can say I want to play a blue card.
Okay, then just face it lah.
No, so everyone give a hint first before you play the card.
Oh, okay. Then I want to play a blue card. That's my hint. Ethan?
So now you know 3 people say they want to play blue. So what do you want to play?
Me, right?
Yes, Ethan. Yeah.
Everyone want to play blue.
What do you want based on your cards?
Then I play blue also.
Okay. So everyone take a card from hand, flip it face down, and then only reveal it, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so just put it somewhere in the middle. Unfortunately, I didn't make the table big enough. Okay, so everyone just flip your card.
Okay, flip.
Okay, so since everyone played the same, so everyone scores from the start.
Okay. So this one is if this means that if there's a red card, you would -1, is it?
Yes,
-1 for
correct.
every red card played. Is it? Is that the thing?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. But the moon only activates, so like let's say in your case, the moon only activates if everyone doesn't play the same card lah. Yeah. So you only either score from the star or from the moon. The star is when everyone plays the same card. The moon is when if at least one person plays a different colored card.
What is
Okay,
it?
fine.
What else?
Wrong strategy.
Oh, so actually,
My one is -1 for every person.
Ah.
Like for
Wow.
last 0.
for if it's the
Okay, so no, that's for only you lah. So basically you -4 directly lah. But because since you can't go below 0, you just bottom out at 0 lah.
okay, and then
lah.
Ethan
Experiment.
would be one, would be
0.
0.
His also was minus.
0.
Yours will be +2 also because
Okay.
everyone
Right.
played blue, so you score from the start.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, never mind, just put it back.
Okay.
So everyone just discard the card face up and then just draw a new card from the blue deck.
Can press deal button cannot.
1. Can press 1.
There is a deal button, but because
You can press-
let's say in the scenario people
can
play
press
blue
1.
and play red.
And then it will just go. What? Oh.
Okay. So next would be
Shoot. Okay. Let me think. I want what I'm going to play a red card. Yeah.
I want everybody to play the same card.
Return.
Red card. I will play red card.
Okay. One everyone play same card.
Okay.
Okay. So flip your card face down, then put it in the middle somewhere. Okay, then reveal.
Yay!
+2 for me.
I still +2. Boop. Oh, yeah.
So I +1.
Who's red?
Okay, so discard the card and then draw a new card.
Oops.
When the deck runs out, then we just reshuffle the old deck back, the discarded cards back. Okay, so next is Firdaus.
I want to play. I want to play red card. Red card red card. Card merah.
Okay.
I want to play different cards. I want everyone to play different cards. Yeah.
I want to play blue.
I still want everyone to play different card.
Okay.
Tup.
Okay, so flip your cards.
Yeah.
Hey,
Everyone decided to play blue anyways.
Yeah,
So
I get 2 marks
nothing.
also, not bad.
Okay, so everyone scores from the start because everyone played blue.
Everyone's got. Oh, so I have to -2. Is it?
Yes, you -2, correct.
Oh. Yeah.
So this
Okay.
is when the fun begins. The fun is fun also sometimes when, let's say, someone says they want to play same, the other guy plays different, and then
Okay.
everyone else is just left to do damage control. So draw cards because not enough cards. So draw first, then only I'll shuffle. So I'll flip this. Oh. Okay, then you draw again.
Then you go first.
Yes, correct.
Uh,
So break first, choose take.
I'll play I want everyone to play different cards.
I want to play blue card.
I also want to play. I want everyone play a different card lah.
What else? What do you want?
I play red card.
Okay.
Oh. What's the card?
Later, everyone play the same card also.
Open.
Okay, reveal.
Yes.
Yay.
Terbaik.
So
I got 2 points.
wait, what?
So everyone
So-
scores from the moon. So in this case, red card. The red card symbol means 2 lah, because there's 2 red cards played.
Okay, but why does everyone score from the moon? If there's two.
No, as
Different,
long
there's different.
okay. Basically, it's like this. If everyone plays the same colored card, you score from the star. Otherwise, it's from the moon. That's it.
Okay. If same colors, then it's from the star. If
Same,
not, then
then
it's
it's
from
from
the
the
moon.
star.
I see. Okay, got it. So I get 2 points.
Yes.
Okay.
So I draw a blue card. So
I'm getting hungry. Need some char kway teow or nasi kerabu or roti canai.
this is what happens when the games are
Yeah, all
food themed.
all food. Every time I play a game now, I'm like getting hungry or getting ideas of what to eat for dinner or breakfast. Oh, now it's my turn to say, huh?
Okay.
Is
No,
it?
my
no,
turn.
your turn. Okay.
So I want to play red.
I also want to play red.
So that's what do you want?
If everything not so good, how? Have to damage
Yeah, so
control.
in that case, so remember it's a teamwork. You want everyone to get 10. If cannot, you basically want to try to minimize potential losses lah.
I want to play blue.
Uh, I I want everyone to play differently. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it.
Don't put over me lah.
Okay, so show your card.
Yes.
Ah,
Times what? Okay, I can get one.
I put my faith in your different.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, so for downstairs, that's basically part of this part of the game design lah. You have to try to gauge if really both cards you have to minus. You have to see how you want to gauge, how you want to play, so that either you lose very little or other people can gain more. The fun part is when people give conflicting hints. Like one says they want to play different, one wants to play same, and then it's up to everyone to do damage control.
Okay, so I want to play a red card.
I want to play different.
In that case, I will play blue card.
I will play blue card.
Okay.
Then show your card.
Yay! 3 points for me.
Okay, I get
I'm
one.
moving my cube.
Wow.
I cannot pick up.
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So is this moving? Is this card?
Yes, I've been moving it.
You've been
yes.
moving it.
Yeah, I've been moving it.
I so tak perasan.
Okay. Me first, huh? I want to play blue card.
Ooh.
I also want to play blue card.
I want everyone to play the same card.
I want to play a red card.
No.
Wait, same. Different will be up. Different will be up. Same will be
Different will
down.
be the moon.
Oh man.
Yeah, so at this point it's basically damage control lah.
Yeah. Okay lah.
So do
Just
you
try
want
this
to
one.
risk losing points or try to make other people gain points or see how?
Okay, done, huh?
Okay, sure. Eh,
Wah, lucky I change strategy. Okay. Oh, did I choose the wrong card? Please.
so
No,
I
I chose wrong card. I minus 2. What happened if I chose the other card? Oh, still
Yeah.
nice.
So you cannot give hints on what your other card was able to do lah.
Yeah, because you still have that card.
Yeah, you still have the card, so
Phew. So different food. Will all the char kway teow will have the same thing, or there's different? Each card is different
no.
food.
no, each card is different food.
Okay.
So 10 blue cards so 10 different food, 10 red cards is actually the same 10 different foods lah.
But it's different.
But won't have the same meaning.
Okay, understand.
In the future, I will actually put more foods, but because this is just playtest lah, so I just take whatever stand-ins I can have first lah.
Cool.
I will play red cards.
I want everyone to play the same.
I want everyone to play a different card.
Oh, I want everyone. I also play blue card.
And this is the part where you do damage control.
Alright. Boom.
Okay, flip.
So
-2.
+2. Boom.
5+2.
Hey, cooperative game, cooperative game.
But still need to cari makan.
So my turn. I want everyone to play the same card.
I think you have 11 points. Okay.
Yeah, somehow.
Wow.
But keep in mind, the game ends at 21 rounds, not when everyone reaches 10. So that means
Right.
once everyone, even though everyone passed 10, you have to maintain at
Maintain the
least
thing
10.
lah. Okay. I want to play a red card.
I want to play red card.
I want everyone to play the same.
Okay.
I do not see any blues here. Okay, flip.
Boom. Yes.
I keep moving my block.
Good job. Okay, so my turn, right? I take this.
Yes. And then next me.
Okay, I want everybody play a different card.
I'll play a red card.
What do you say? Sorry?
Red card.
Red card. Oh, okay. I want everyone to play the same card.
Ayo.
I want to play blue.
Oh.
Okay, everyone flip.
Satu je makan.
Ten.
Okay, shuffle. Next. Oops.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want everybody to play different card. Different.
I will play red card.
I will want to play blue.
Okay. I will play blue also lah. Yeah.
Okay, just roll. No, never mind. Just roll.
Sorry. Forgot.
Never mind, it's fine.
Forgot to flip. So it's one. Okay lah. I have one. Whoa. Nick, you are you updated your.
I'm at 11. I'm at 10. I'm at 10.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Halfway through the game already.
It's Thursday.
I want everyone to play the same card. Same.
I want to play blue.
I also want to play blue.
I want everybody play different card.
Ayo. What lah?
I want you to choose something else.
Okay, oh, sorry. Just do it, yeah.
Yay, 2 bucks for me.
So -2.
I
This one.
plus-
9. Okay. Cool.
Okay, red. Next. Okay. I want everyone to play the same.
Wait, I haven't taken my card, sorry. I tengah mula. Okay.
You took from the discard pile, I think.
Oh really? I took from this card pile. Okay, sorry. Nasib baik. See, I was thinking strategy. Okay. What did you just say, Nick? What did you just
I
say?
want everyone to play the same.
I want different.
Everyone want
I want
different.
everyone play different card.
I want you to choose something else.
I'll choose red card. I'll be playing red card.
Can say extra things like that.
Ethan, what will you say?
I'll play blue card.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay lah, this one.
Okay, flip.
So, really.
I took someone's cube.
Oh, yeah, I was like, where's my cube?
I salah pilih card. Okay, never mind.
Oops.
-2.
I'm still at 10. Okay. Next. And then... Oh, whoops. 9 more rounds.
I would like. I want everybody play a different card now.
Different card. Oh, you're gonna say different card, ah?
Mm.
Okay, I will play blue.
You play blue. And then I'll play blue.
I want to play blue.
Yeah. So hard lah you guys make.
Go ahead.
Like I said, you're free to change your
Yep.
choice.
Okay, ready?
Okay, flip.
Wrong. Yes. I guess correctly.
3.
I have faith in your one red.
Thank you.
Where's one token for 1%?
But
For green. For Nick.
Oh.
Where's the...
underneath the blue. Yeah, correct, it's correct. I already moved.
Okay. Okay, where am I? What? Who's third? Oh, Ethan. I think it's yours.
I want everyone to play the same card.
Same card.
I
Okay.
want to play red.
I can play red.
I will play red also.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, okay, flip.
Whee!
Okay, don't give me the card. Okay, +2 for me. Yay, finally.
Okay, now I also +2, so just leave it there.
Okay. Oh my. Okay, Nick.
I want everyone play different.
Different.
Okay, then I will play a red card.
I play a blue card.
I'll play a red card.
Why everybody want to put dekat my place? My place very ong. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I
Nearest.
put any lock points on your place. I maybe might have put. I can't tell. I'll check again.
My
Okay.
border is, I don't know, quite near. Where is it? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I know
here.
because the table is not big enough. Because I didn't make it big enough for everyone to see the middle stuff.
Okay.
Okay, done. Okay lah, I got 14. Not bad. Choose a
Red.
Oh, my turn, is it? Is it not? Is it Chuni, right?
No.
Oh, mine.
Chunin.
Okay. I want everyone to play a different card.
Different. I'll play a blue card.
I want everyone to play different card.
I want to play blue.
Okay.
Okay, open. The 2
Yay.
points for me. Okay, which one I want? I will play red. Merah, card merah.
I want everyone to play the same card.
I will play red.
Okay. I also play red.
Cuma.
Oh, Saturday already. Saturday lunchtime. Or Saturday dinner.
Did anyone move the token? If
No.
not, I'm moving it.
Nobody.
Just one person moving it is enough, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, I've been the only one actively moving. Okay, never mind. Okay, 4 more rounds.
I want everyone to play the same card.
Same card.
Okay, card.
I want to play red.
I can play red.
I'll play red.
Okay. Smooth, man. Smooth. Boom.
I want everyone play different card.
Play different card. I'm gonna play a red card.
I'll play blue card.
I'll play a red card.
Okay. Boom.
3 markah. Sedap.
Lucky that one blue. I would have gone down to 9 points if I hadn't.
Don't forget to take.
Alright.
Okay, last 2 rounds.
Oh, last round. Oh,
The second last round.
second last round. Okay. I want everyone to play the same card.
Blue.
I'll play blue.
I want to play red.
Ayo.
Ya. Okay lah. What to do? Okay. Kau apa kan? Dah.
Yay.
Okay. semua orang tukar.
Boom.
So luckily I have a lot of points. So I'm back to 19. Okay lah.
Last
Okay,
round.
last round.
It's Sunday dinner. Like after what it will be.
Okay. I'll play red. Merah.
I will play blue.
I want everyone play different.
Okay lah, I'm quite ahead. I will, if you want to play blue, red, different. Okay, I can play I don't mind playing, everyone playing a different card.
Okay.
Let's see which one I want to play. Okay. I want to eat asam
No,
laksa.
never mind, just show.
Asam laksa. Alamak. Oh, okay, can. Correct.
Okay, at least only one mark only.
One mark. Yeah, 25. Boop.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so that's the end of the game. Since everyone got at least 10, everyone wins. Yay.
Nice. The Kopitiam still lives on.
I was close to losing just now, actually.
Is it what, huh?
The second last round during the Sunday lunch, right? You also want to play same blue. I would have gone down to 8 points if you had played that.
Whoa.
That's why I say I want to play red, otherwise I would have just gone down.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so thoughts?
Was there something you were looking for?
So the only I would say the only problem I've encountered so far for all my playtests is the explaining of the games. Because I know because there's a lot of stuff to explain. With an instruction sheet, I guess it can be more easier lah. So the menu is supposed to just be a summary of what you're supposed to do lah. It's like a quick summary lah. In the instruction sheet should be more elaborative. Speaking wise, I guess either I'm just not explaining well, or it's just there's a lot of stuff to explain. What do you guys think?
I think there's a disconnect between the mechanics and the team that you're doing. So it's not a big disconnect, but if you can somehow find a team that really fits the mechanism that supports you explaining, then it's okay lah. Can ni lah.
Actually, I thought
Like why do you?
Go ahead.
No, I lost my train of thought already.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why do you were saying why do
Okay.
you?
I was saying that if somehow the team reinforces the mechanic, then the learning will be faster lah. Like why would you want to announce the fourth hints? Like for example, what is the narrative or the thematic reason you want to announce? So maybe maybe you have a reason for that, or maybe if you don't have, maybe find a team that gives a solid reason why you want to keep the hints, something like that. I think one example is resistance, right? So resistance, you
Initially, I was also thinking just including one of the earlier sessions, earlier versions that included the rule basically, or included the story where because we are there's a language barrier, so the only thing we can communicate is the hint.
Probably, but even that is not enough lah.
Yeah, I know.
I think forget about your team, the Kopitiam team, and see whether you can find something that reinforce. Just try only lah, whether not, because I think this is a fun game. Just that because of that thing.
Yeah.
Like for me, I felt right. There's a mental gymnastics going on when I first started playing. Like I need to know what everybody hint is, and then I need to see whether people will tell the truth, or will people change what are the action based on the overall hint, and then the choosing part, and then finally the flipping is the easy part. the mental gymnastics before that.
Mm.
So you need,
The story is still being workshopped. Almost every
yeah, sure.
almost every session I keep changing the story bit by bit lah.
What was the story before?
The
Or
I'm also not
originally?
really sure
Oh,
how.
yeah.
The earliest version that I can remember is originally it's called Kopitiam Club, and then basically I guess also same thing like everyone is just serving dishes, but because language barrier we can not language barrier, it's like the number one rule of Fight Club is no talking in Fight Club. So yeah, I originally went with that. So originally it called Kopitiam Club, and then yeah, you cannot talk in Kopitiam Club, but then because of that, so earlier version actually did not include the hint part. Then I realized that was a
this game
problem.
is a very good politics game. If you use the
The
theme
earlier
of politics,
The earlier versions didn't include like the hints. That one was added later on because the card mechanic was slightly different also earlier on.
if like for example you are the hints are basically the your backdoor negotiation ke whatever then makes sense for me lah. This is what you say, and then because I think looking at the situation right now, the hint becomes the main core mechanic because the hint is such a big impact to the gameplay. Whether you choose whatever card you want to choose is ultimately dependent on what hint people want to give.
Yes, correct.
So that has become the core because you said earlier that the hint comes later, but by just adding the hint, it changes the gameplay altogether. So I don't know. Try to think of theme that goes back to the gameplay of this core mechanic of hinting. Because like for example, okay lah, I'm politician, I promise you big project for Sarawak. And then okay, I will do this project, and then I change my name, never mind lah, I want to work with another party or whatever shit lah. So I think consider that lah. If you explain it like that, I straight away faham
My
one.
only concern with that is just that it doesn't fit the theme of the contest lah. I mean, I could try to think of a different story.
Okay. Throw lah contest lah. Sorry.
The contest is Unity lah. So my initial thought was straight to a co-op game lah.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe because how you do the mechanic is, of course, like if you become the bad guy, like you don't want to work together with anyone, then you will tend to lose lah. But if we all work together, because our differences, we work together, and that fits the theme of Unity lah.
So you think maybe having like an antagonist inside this story will help?
I think I think the gameplay is okay. You don't need a bad guy or whatever. But ultimately, when I play this game, we won because we collaborated lah in a way lah. So you have a choice, collaborate or ni. But at the end of the day, it's about Unity lah. Maybe when hidden inside the game, if you collaborate, you tend to win more lah. Something like that. So that.
Yeah, I think I want to mention here that I remember Hua Xiang saying that although the theme is Unity, it's not necessarily need to be
I know
translated
that
into a Unity game. I mean, a cooperative
He
game.
mentioned that to me also. Yeah. But this was something I wanted to do lah because this one, the initial idea was based on something called the prisoner's dilemma. Have you guys heard of that before?
No.
Yes.
No.
What is that?
Okay, so prisoner's dilemma, so to put simply lah, the prisoner's dilemma is, let's say there are two criminals, both of them got caught, and then they are taken to two separate interrogation rooms. So both of the criminals, they have a choice to either confess the crime or not confess, to sell out their partner or no. If both of them don't choose to sell out, both of them will go to jail for 1 year. If one of them chooses to sell the other out and the other guy doesn't choose to sell the other person out, then the one who confessed will get off scot-free, the other person gets 3 years jail. But if both players choose to confess, then both players get 5 years in jail.
I see. Okay.
So
I got it.
because initial Unity, right, I played like a version of that one, but that one of that dilemma lah. But the point of that was for everyone to get more points together lah. So I sort of based it on that.
My comment on that, the dilemma is not very clear.
Oh, yeah, for that one, so prisoner's dilemma is more like just trying to self-preserve lah. So the points and everything were tweaked so that you are trying to gain more points lah. But I get what you mean lah. Also, it's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be exactly the prisoner's dilemma, but I'm telling you that's
the kind of
where my starting
backstory.
point was lah. Yeah, that's where my starting point was for designing this game.
I actually thought
So-
the idea of each of us playing hawkers, and we need to although we need to do our own thing, but ultimately if we all do well, then the kopitiam that we are part of will continue to be open, which is a simple enough kind of overall story, which I think I could deal with lah.
One of the earlier mechanics also was to include a minimum total score lah. So minimum everyone 10, and then also the total of everyone should be minimum how much also for the restaurant to stay open lah, something like that.
I mean,
And that was one of the ideas lah.
I think if you had a more complex theme like Firdaus suggested, then you probably have a deeper layer of thinking, meaning behind what we
Yeah.
were doing. But that might also bring the game into a more medium weight, because you have to think of other things, right? And then I think for a under 1 hour game, it works pretty well.
There's something that
Sorry, go ahead.
I said there's something here in something good.
And as for explaining the game, I
need to work on that.
maybe have a sort of an overall objective,
I think
like-
what Firdaus say also true lah. If I can use a story to tell it, then it will be
Yeah.
more easier
Yeah.
for people
So
to
like for example, is it like a few hawkers in the same food court,
Kopitiam.
for example?
It's
Yeah.
inside the kopitiam lah, basically. That's why.
So it's like Kopitiam in the food court context, or is it just owned by the same owner, or would the story makes much more sense if it's a food court where you have multiple hawkers where you can work together, or you can try to just focus on your own business, something like that. So that can give context lah.
Yeah.
Question too.
Maybe
then-
you put that in
and
that
then the-
context.
And the decision making that the player needs to make must be very clear. So like for example, it's very clear that it's either the same or everyone is different. But what's not enough is how big is the dilemma, how big is the impact. Because when I play the game, the impact of points is like eventually everybody akan naik belakang lah. I haven't seen a very big dilemma in the decision, do I want to be selfish or I want to work together. If there is a strong reason to be selfish, then maybe that's where the fun comes in lah. Like really, because I think we collaborated a lot.
For me, the fun comes when just people give conflicting hints and you just need to try to see how you want to play lah. That's at least what I liked lah. So that could also be why the game is more geared towards that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think for a light game, I feel it works pretty well. As for just explaining the rules, I think looking at your round menu, in the beginning when you were talking, I think I didn't if after explaining the story and then maybe going through one to, I'm not sure whether you did that or not. Maybe you did that, but I didn't really get it after.
No, I think I just add that on because I just remembered.
Yeah. So if
my
you
explanation
had
was a
gone
bit convoluted lah at the
if you
start.
had gone through after the story, then you've gone through each step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then maybe, and then with examples, I don't know, then it might have gone into my brain a bit better. But if not that, I mean, it took me like maybe from the second round, it was easy enough to catch lah.
same experience too. One thing is trying to catch people doing contradicting stuff. We need to remember at least like 4, 5 pieces of information, which is a bit too much for me lah. I don't know about other people lah. Trying to see whether ni. That's like narrow down your target market. Of
Okay.
course, this is like Euro-ish, I guess. I don't know. Like
Is it?
and also no, I don't think it's not that Euro-ish. It's I think it's not those kind. Just a lot of component left. But one thing I want to say is try to imagine this game as a movie, and a movie always have a climax. So this game doesn't have a climax. It just has a wait until the 21st day. So there's no like a part of the game where you are waiting something to happen, and then you're just waiting.
I think I agree with that. Yeah. I feel that
So,
you
like,
need
for
to break it
example,
up a little bit, like add in some weird on Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, you get a funny
Actually,
event.
for one of the ideas I have is I was thinking of including like an environment deck where it's basically like what you said where certain days or certain meal times something happens like suddenly maybe competitor sabotage, everyone lose 2 points, something like that, just random events that happen
I think that's the wrong solution to this problem. So what you're suggesting is introducing variability, which is okay. But when you're talking about climax, it's something like, for example, when you play like my game, right? It's like Breaker, like the spelling card game. Everybody have to make like 5 cards in order to win. So everybody, because it's not a co-op game, it's a competition game. So everybody is like trying to either prevent somebody getting 5, or if somebody getting to 5, like when they already got four words, then everybody like tense already. Oh man, this guy one more word they will win. So that is the kind of experience or emotion that you want to
that
create.
kind of climax
Climax.
Yeah, what you mean.
So if you put variability, it's a very short term response. Like, oh, you have okay, la la la, but there's not a long term game. So again, imagine your game as a movie. So what is the point where maybe that's why a goal is very important. The goal shouldn't be like 31 days. I know you chose to not to use like points or whatever, but there's a reason why a lot of games use points to show the end point, because it creates climax. So I don't know how you want to do that, but I'm just saying my opinion.
What happened to the colored plate idea? You play tested that and then it didn't work, is it?
That one is mainly just point balancing issues.
What?
That one so far, I haven't really fully play tested that one yet.
If you look to the back, earlier on there was supposed to be a colored plate.
Okay. I'll give you one suggestion. Oh, sorry. Continue. Okay.
No, I'm just wondering whether it was something that you still wanted to implement, since you've got the breakfast, lunch, dinner thing going on, which might make it feel a little bit more, I don't know, thematic. If you actually did something with the meal times,
Okay, one suggestion I can give, try to look at Pandemic. So Pandemic is a cooperation game, but how do they create the climax? The addition of new viruses and viral events. That if you don't take care of it, you will end the game. Okay, so your Kopitiam right now doesn't have an enemy, which is like the virus. It can be like customers coming in the Kopitiam and whatnot, and it doesn't have a failure event. So in Pandemic, when you have like three cities with viruses, then your infection tracker will naik, and then up the 6th infection tracker, then you lose the game. So these are the 2 things you can do to add to Kopitiam to have that kind of climax. And Pandemic doesn't have a goal. It just save. I mean, it does have a goal, but most likely you will die because of the failure event.
So I just want to ask how was that different from what earlier suggest like the environment cards, because like example was, let's say environment, maybe certain day everyone lose points for 3 meals, something like that. Wouldn't that be something like what pandemic does with the epidemic cards? And that those kind of epidemic cards look.
Because epidemic cards has, number one, epidemic cards contributes directly to the infection tracker, which directly goes to the failure event. 6 infection, then you die straight away. This game doesn't have a failure event. Number two, these cards, when infection happen, there is a potential to become a chain reaction. So when there is a chain reaction, when one setting infects another city, then cause another infection, then it is unpredictable. So that's another thing about games. How you want to create climax? Unpredictability. This game doesn't have a lot of unpredictability except from the player. And it happens from a case-to-case basis, round-to-round basis. Whereas in pandemic, it's beyond one round, the impact can happen. If you don't fix the problem in this round, next round you have to fix it. If not, another infection, which makes you closer to the things like that. So, have you played pandemic?
Yes, I have.
So I think that's the difference that I can see.
Ethan, do you have
So like
any...
for example,
okay, sorry. Go ahead.
what just look at the inter-round impact between the actions that we take. The inter-round impact that happens is basically whether my marks go up or go down. Other than that, is there any impact between of our decision with several rounds?
Okay, understand.
I agree with the team part. I don't think hawker is a suitable teams. I think you can think of more fun or more, popular teams to use on.
Okay. Yeah, that one definitely I will keep workshopping.
But I still couldn't
Sorry,
think of any idea for you yet. Yeah. Then another thing is cards. You only have 10 cards in the whole game. I think you can consider to have more cards, so you don't have to shuffle.
Because one of the ideas was that to have different type of decks. So like let's say this blue deck, these few decks mainly you can see it's just direct points or affected by what cards player plays, and then maybe another deck will have some of the other multipliers, the other symbols and stuff. That's why it was 10 cards, because if like you said, just having a lot of cards, then in that case there will be, at least that for my concern for that part was mainly just the variability part. Because if
to me is you have more cards, you don't have to shuffle so often.
Yeah, but the problem with more cards also is just that I can't include that many variations, because in this case, since it might, at least so far, I'm not sure whether it will break the game or not with this mechanic specifically.
You think about it, you can consider, I think,
Yeah.
like you can, some kind can have higher punishment, higher penalty. Yeah. Types of.
Do you think having like higher penalty will help with this?
More if you don't have enough variety, you can like have higher penalty. Like for example, this Kopitiam card, instead of you -1, it's -2 for each blue cards. So the player will have to find a way to prevent this card at all costs.
Yeah, that one I get. No, what I wanted to ask was, do you think this will also would help more with like what Firdaus say regarding the impact of the cards in the long term?
How about what's the color plate? We didn't get to play in this game, right?
No. So like I said, originally it's something like there will be different blue decks, different red decks, you can mix and match whichever one, and then those will. Yeah. So some, like in this case, these two decks mainly have the card multipliers and some a few the player multiplier. Then maybe another deck could have more like the plate multiplier instead, or something like that. That's the current working idea lah, before this playtest.
It'll be interesting to see how that works out.
I actually bumped up the points actually because I guess it could also, like you say, like it's heavily case by case dependent lah, where sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. Yeah, because for this, I guess, point set, so the past few playtests were only one managed to get as high as like what we did. The rest actually only just barely past 10.
So that's when you bumped up the points, is it? Or was it the same set?
No, that's
Same set.
That's this set.
How
yeah.
how many players?
4. Same
Four,
also
so,
4.
But you're planning this will can go up to 5, is it?
No, up to 4 only.
Up to 4. Okay.
Having 5,
Yeah,
because
will
of the
be
way the
more
mechanic works,
competitive.
having 5
Yeah.
will be too. With the hint mechanic,
Yeah.
I don't think it can work properly.
It will definitely throw it out.
I bumped up the points from the first few version because the first few version, we couldn't even get 210.
Oh, wow.
So I think I have to try to find like a middle point in terms of the balancing. Maybe I can try to find a middle point. But I think it's mostly I still need to work on the, like what Fadal said, work on the mechanics a bit more, so
Yeah.
that
For me, it was a breeze
it's
through
sort of more
after
consistent.
midweek or
Yeah.
somewhere Friday. I was like, okay lah, I'm just cruising already.
Yeah.
This is an idea that I have. Instead of the cards take or give points, the cards can reduce the amount of plagues or customers that you have to deal with. So for example, it's a co-op game, right? We are fighting against the engine, which is the customers coming in. Every round, a customer will be coming in, and the cards will determine how much of the customer we were able to service. If the customers if the restaurant is overflow, then we lose the game or something like that. So
Yeah, that will create a bit more tension now.
yes,
Right now there's
So
not
I
much
think the number
tension.
one, yes, that's the number one issue lah. When I say about climax, right, there's no tension. There's very little.
Yeah, I understand that.
What do you mean by overflow?
Okay, so like for example,
it's providing like a lose scenario where if a certain goal is reached, then we all lose. Like in pandemic, when the counter goes up to 6 or something like that, then we all lose the game, something like that. So it's trying to provide a lose scenario, a lose situation that we're all trying to avoid. Something like that. Is that what you mean? Like that?
Correct. I agree. So I mean, for me again, it's not a bad game. The hinting mechanism very good, and then the people give the card. I think it's very good. You just need to make the experience more tensed, more other climax. I think that's the only issue. Your core mechanic, I think there's something very strong there.
I guess in the theme of Kopitiam, if you're still going to continue with it, if you think about it, when people come in, one of the things that happens for hawker is like, who's going to wash the plates? So if the plates like keep on piling up, then it's like,
good
then
idea,
you got
good idea.
nothing. you can't serve the customer, and then you're like, oh, okay, So if
you
if
have
you're
to
out,
cuci pinggan, serve customer.
Yeah.
Take the money from the customer. So that's like very interesting. If you somehow can incorporate that.
I actually think the current mechanic is good enough lah, simple enough. I wouldn't think that I would like to add any things that is not so how's that? I mean, I would not appreciate something that is different to be added into the game lah. As long if you want to add anything, as long as it's compatible, then it's okay. Another idea I want to give is just now I heard what Fidas and Chunian said. I think there's another idea that you can consider. Since currently, if you play a few more rounds, if you see if most of the marks is around what we get, then you can consider set a maximum limit of like in the so-called after 21 round, everyone have to achieve between 10 to 20. between.
Do
So
you
if
think
anyone
like,
more than 20 also lose. You can set can set the rules like that.
I was initially thinking of having a hard limit, like since you cannot go below 0, I was thinking maybe put a hard limit, you can go above 15 or something like that.
Yeah. To
That
me it's
one,
like
but I haven't tested that yet. Need to try some more.
yeah. You can consider because currently I'm thinking a scenario like a team. Like
That could work
everyone
also,
start with a
like what
zero.
Firdaus mentioned.
Yeah. What I mean is my current thoughts is like everyone said with zero is like there's a crisis like maybe some chemical in the factory want to explode already, so everyone need to do their way to maintain it to a stability level. So if it's go to high it explode, go to low explode, something like that lah. So you need to be in between. Then you can prevent a player to go too high. Yeah. Then you can probably like if the player go like above 25 or what, then the lowest player have to deduct marks, something like that. Yeah, just an idea. That's all.
There was an idea also where everyone started at 10. If someone managed to get to 0, then the person will be fired lah. But then also, yeah,
Sorry,
that
start
sort
at
of
what?
initially.
Start
So
at
one of the earlier versions lah was that everyone will start at 10, and then if someone were to go to 0, they will be fired lah and removed from the Kopitiam lah. But then I think I just removed that mainly just to fit with the other mechanics, just to make it more teamwork based, I guess. Actually, that one is still teamwork lah. But then
you
I could
eliminate
consider
someone.
something like that lah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have to choose to make. Do you want this to be a cooperative game or
Yeah.
you want to give me like a cooperative game?
I want it to be a cooperative game.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want to be a cooperative game, usually have to have like some all the people fighting against.
Yeah, so it's like something like antagonist lah, or a loose scenario that they are trying to avoid lah.
I actually think this is not that important. If you want to do elimination, it's okay, but the problem is you have 20 rounds. So if players was eliminated too early, then they will feel bored. It will be
Yeah.
bad for the game. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If your game is short, you can do elimination. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. I can't think of anything else also. Firdaus, you okay?
So lah, just focus on that only.
Cool.
I think the rest easy.
Cool. Well, great. Thank you for opening up for us to play test it.
Thank you everyone for all your feedback lah, and also helping to play test lah. Thank you very much. I have a lot to think about.
It's actually a very fun game to me.
Yeah, I also think so. It just
I just think we need
the main thing is we need some
better
tension
team to make it more.
I need a better story and more tension.
Yeah, I'm okay with the theme actually. As long as you bring in, some sort of
Make it
related
more-
tension. Yeah.
Make it flow better lah also.
Cool. Okay, so that's it for today. Are you still opening up for tomorrow? Tomorrow's is it
Yes,
still open?
because
Okay. So yeah lah.
I'm
Hopefully.
still consider opening it, but the only thing is I'm not sure if there's enough people lah. But that one I can think of it later also lah.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.